We loading up the hearse.
Hey everybody! Welcome to the Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Brian.
And we've got some shit going on with DC K.O.
Okay.
It's a Friday Fights episode. And stuff happened.
And there's actually books to talk about.
Well, out of 4, 1 is very important. 1 kind of ties in. And 2 don't have anything to do with anything.
That's not true. You gotta look at the big picture. Overall, there's lots of gears in motion here. Mm-hmm. And they even reference shit going on in other books that didn't come out this week. Mm-hmm. It's a whole thing. It's an event.
It's
Mike.
an event.
It's an event.
It is true.
Yes.
It's testing my patience.
But there is an actual issue of the event itself.
Mm-hmm. And
3 tie-ins.
And that's it. But the actual issue is the good one. So we got DC K.O. 2 by Scott Snyder, Javi Hernandez, and Alejandro Sanchez. Crazy issue.
I'm going to, off the bat, because it was a fantastic issue. I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was.
But I am going to start with a complaint. The opening line is the next round.
Yeah. The first round was getting through.
Bullshit. I'm looking at, like, the tiers of the fighting as, like, the rounds.
I know. It's not that.
So when they're, like, round 2, and I'm like, you get round 1, motherfucker.
Round 1 was getting in the door.
Well, we will also discuss that.
This is all a lie?
It is all, yes. It is all a lie, and the rounds are not what you think they are.
But upcoming they will be.
Well, yeah. Well, now that we're, trimmed it down by half.
Well, yes.
We'll get there. So the second issue premise is that there are artifacts of the DC universe, and the options are very weird because it can be anywhere from like any power ring from the spectrum of lanterns, which and
someone got them all except one.
Except one, yeah. So Carol Ferris, Star Sapphire, gets the entire spectrum of rings except for the black ring, which Lex winds up getting, and we'll get more into detail on that. But they didn't address it. If he has the black one, does Carol have the white one?
I don't know.
Right.
She just got a whole slew of power rings.
Yeah, right now she might have just like all the colors.
She could have all the colors.
But if she is the white one, that's...
I don't remember seeing white, but...
I know, but you would think it would be there amongst all the powerful artifacts of you. And that's the other thing, too, is like you put the power rings in one lump, you don't spread them out. Look, because... No. Okay, well, let me hear me out, because I'm just talking about the spectrum of the power of the artifacts. Because some of the artifacts are, like I'm saying, the rings, but like... Bane's venom is another artifact, and it's like, that's a drug.
Yeah, it's pretty low tier.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. The
everything else seemed pretty high power.
The Adam's belt is not high power.
Yeah, Adam's belt.
It was a very wonky mix of things. It's like, this sword can kill gods. It's the god killer. Yeah. Here's a belt.
They tended towards being more powerful than not, though.
I will say the thing that I like about that is that they're acknowledging that some of the man-made feats, that people have created in the DC universe are above.
I guess it just seemed arbitrary in general. So they end up inside another dimension that's got a bunch of dead gods that Darkseid killed a long time ago, and they have to go on an Easter egg hunt to find these 16 artifacts of the DCU to get their place in the next round.
Yeah, and
so there's 32 people. There's only 16 things.
Right, so we have 6 people eliminated in this book alone.
16.
That's what I said, 16.
You said 6.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I can do math.
I'm saying you misspoke. I'm not saying you got it wrong.
Maybe.
Okay.
16 listeners tell us. Did I say 6 or 16?
I'm just going to edit it.
You're going to make me say it? If I said 16, you're going to be like, shit.
I'm going to make you say 6 every time now.
So anyway, we eliminate 16 in one fell swoop, and 16 move on. Whoever has an artifact moves on.
Mm-hmm. And it was a wild fucking ride. Because it's an Easter egg hunt, and you have to hold on to your item until the last item is found.
Yeah, so they can change hands until...
Oh, and they did multiple times.
Right. Kai Gardner is very entertaining by getting screwed constantly.
Over and over again.
Just as Guy reaches, I want to say, maybe 3 to 4 artifacts, they are swiped from in front of him.
I think it was, he did third time's the charm, and he got it.
Yeah.
But it was crazy, because people were dying all over the fucking place.
Never underestimate the clown.
you go in like, how is Joker going to do anything?
And you know, it's again giving the proper respect to the man-made items and the guys who don't have the power set. The Joker with the Atom Belt turns himself into a giant Joker and kills 3 people. What? Giganta, Cheetah, and
someone else
that was running along next to Cheetah.
Yeah,
but 3 people off the board.
But he squishes Giganta under his foot.
Yeah. So how big did he get?
He got huge.
Yeah, and the dialogue is so fun and flavorful. As Joker, well, not as Joker, after Joker's big and kills some competition, which again, he kills villains. He doesn't even kill heroes. Jason Todd gets to the Blue Beetle Scarab.
Yep.
And makes some big guns and is ready to point them at Joker. And Harley has Jakeem Thunder's pen with the genie in it from JSA.
No, Harley has a speed.
Oh, she's the Flash ring. Who got the pen?
It flipped hands so many times. I think
you're right. She had the flash ring.
I think Etrigan has the pen.
Which I just, if anybody can correct me if I'm wrong about the flash ring, I didn't think the flash ring gave the person the speed force.
It has a costume inside.
Yeah, it holds the costume. It was just a storage space for his costume.
If they want to change it and use it as a conduit for the Speed Force, I'm cool with it in this instance.
Sure, but you address it. It's not what that does.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
But and like, I don't know what Harley's going to do to Joker being fast and him being big. Like, we run up to him and run up him literally.
I do like the idea of the two of them going like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah, immediately, and I was getting, my point was that the dialogue was so flavorful and fun because the Joker's just like, I love when they fight over me,
right?
You know.
Just going back because we're going to talk about Superman later, but you should read DC K.O. first before you read any of the tie-ins because Superman in particular has stuff. Because Joker and Giganta have an interaction in Superman where Giganta says something to the effect of like, I'm going to squish you, I'm going to step on you, and he goes, oh boy, I hope it's in heels.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, gross. And then you get the flip.
Yeah.
And then he kills her, which is funny. There was the Lobo and Starro interaction.
Hysterical.
Starro's amazing.
Yes.
He was amazing.
Starro was easily like the highlight of the book as far as funny dialogue shit goes.
Sure.
You know, because what are they? They're all fighting over something. There's a large melee over a particular item, and what was like, forget that item.
Yeah.
Bane's serum and venom is right here. I'm grabbing this shit.
Yep.
And then Star was like, I want it. And it was like, you don't even have muscles. Like, what are you?
And Starro goes like, what are you talking about? Starfish are like 98% muscle.
98% muscle. Oh.
That's fun. And he gets stripped, his arms get ripped off and he generates into 3.
Yeah.
And he takes over some and he's got the
Starro Justice League.
The League of Starros.
The League of Starros.
And he uses them to like kill people. Like it was mayhem.
And Zatanna was beefing with Starro for a quick minute and he's like, magic doesn't work on me, abracadumbass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Abracadumbass.
Starro was incredibly entertaining.
Yeah. It was overall like just from beginning to end was solid. And the shit with Superman.
But I was gonna say, you have this kind of like mix of like this fun, wacky, like crazy thing going on, and this very serious thing happening between Superman and Lex.
Yeah, when like the world is buffoonery and falling down around you, Superman is going through like a very dark, self-reflecting kind of moment.
He's got a little existential crisis going on because he's doing the Superman thing he did in the first one, where it's like instead of going for an item, it's like I have to chase Lex to make sure he doesn't get whatever he's going after.
Yeah, he's doing prevention, and
I also try to fuck up the other villains. So he's running interference like he did in the first place, and it bites him in the ass because Lex is like, oh yeah.
How about the gravity of like Lex just like giving him that wake up call?
I mean, it's gonna bite. It bit Lex in the ass real hard.
It did, but like still, it was one of those things where it's like, and this is why you fail.
Lex basically put it in front of Clark, where he's like, you can't do this. Like, you aren't us. You're pretending to be us. We're the ruthless ones. You're not.
Yeah, and I bet you there will be a moment in the future where Lex like looks at Superman and goes, yeah, and that's why I did it, to make you.
I don't know.
DC loves doing the villain. I am your villain to make you better.
I will say it didn't feel that way because Lex came with a special
maniacal.
Lex came with a special sword that like was made out of the Phantom Zone somehow.
Yeah,
and he cut off Superman's hand. We have a Governor Rick situation going on. He cut Superman's hand off.
And I'm willing to bet since it's made from the Phantom Zone, it just got displaced to the Phantom Zone. That hand's getting reattached. No robot hand for Bruce. No robot hand for Superman. I'm telling you.
Bruce would go, I did it first.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be the first thing he says after that.
But no, because I think there's a panel where you see the hand like separate. It didn't like blip away. It just like fell off.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, and he shoots him with a kryptonite shard, and Bruce is just like, ah.
Clark.
Yeah, Clark. Sorry, I want it to be Bruce because he's not
You
around.
said 6.
Yeah. Clark is just like, everything sucks, and then he has his moment of like, nope, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, and I don't get the switch that flipped.
It's because he's seeing his friends die around him.
Yeah, but he. So one thing that we left out about the artifacts, there was a mystery artifact.
There's a mystery one that no one knew what it was.
and Superman.
Deus Machina.
Yeah, Superman didn't get it, but in like the moment of him kind of like having this like revelation of like, all right, I can't be the hero, I got to be a scumbag, like I have to play dirty, I have to do the thing. The artifact comes to him, and it's
he realizes what he accesses it. Like he realizes what it is.
Right, but I'm saying he didn't get it. It came to him with the moment that he...
Yeah, he had the realization that it was there because we're in this place where Darkseid killed these gods.
Right.
I'm going to access his power.
Right.
I have Darkseid's power.
Right. So he accesses the Omega Sanction.
Yeah, and now his speech bubbles are all black and white, and
and he's got
an energy hand,
lightning all over. Yeah,
and everyone goes, "Oh no,
oh no, yet another Daddy's home moment."
Just a side note, because we talked about speech bubbles, all Starro's dialogue bubbles were in starfish shape.
Yes,
thing,
we're in
and
star
that was
shape.
fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
But so, Supes gets that, and then like the announcer, who's just the Apocalypse Heart, is announcing everything. He's narrating the book, which is fun because it has this kind of like dark game show host vibe going on. Where it's like, okay, you're fun, but you're still evil. It's like, all right, the rest are dead. You guys made it, and on to the next round. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And then we actually find out what the next round is. We're actually going to get fights.
Yeah, we'll actually get fights. So after the mass elimination, Giganta's out, Power Girl's out, Firestorm's out, Cheetah's out, King Shark's out, Connor Hawk is out. That's who was with Cheetah.
Yeah. They got eaten.
Black Lightning's out, which pisses me the fuck off. I wanted to see more Jefferson. Supergirl's out, which kind of surprises me that they would take out Power Girl and Supergirl. Starro's out, Plastic Man's out. Plastic Man and fucking
and Metamorpho
had such a good...
They were fantastic.
That was a great fight, even though it wasn't like a big part of the book.
It was funny because Plastic Man shot himself in the foot.
Oh, totally.
Because he's like, I got this upgrade, asshole. You can't do anything. And like, in Metamorphosis, you just told me what you got treated with, and now I'm going to counteract it by turning into it.
Yeah.
And they're both gone.
It was so good and so brief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted more out of Plastic Man. He was my dark horse.
Yeah. Vixen out, Batwoman out, which like...
I didn't even see her.
I didn't even see her.
Vixen had a dope thing because she was fighting King Shark.
Yeah.
And she's like, I could turn into anything on the planet, even if it's on Dinosaur Island, because he's like, I'm the biggest shark, blah, blah, blah. You can't, like... And she turns into a megalodon. And eats him.
Yep.
There's cool moments all around.
Star Sapphire's out, which I can't believe she's out with all those damn rings.
Well, she got killed by Necron Lex.
Yeah. Damien's out.
I don't even remember what happened to Damien. I don't remember seeing Damien.
I don't remember seeing Damien either.
I gotta go through again because so much shit happened. It was so fast.
Bart is out.
Which was fucked up because
Joker shrank tiny.
Joker was like the size of a building, and then when
Joker and when Jason and Harley took aim at him,
he just blipped away.
Yeah.
And then Barda started to freak out. She's like, I never felt this pain since the pits of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And Joker's inside her head.
Yeah.
Just like stamping around.
Shit. Yeah. And Metamorpho's the last one out. So we are left with, in the bracket, like, I don't know if these characters are actually going to pair off in the future.
They are, though, because...
Yeah, they're going to stick to these pairings.
Because remember, in Superman, we learned that it's going to be best 2 out of 3. We're actually going to get fights.
Right. It is best 2 out of 3. Superman establishes that. But the pairings that we are left with are Superman, Captain Atom, Guy Gardner, and Jay Garrick, which is crazy because Firestorm was in the original bracket. Like how Firestorm gets chumped, I don't even believe that. Aquaman and Hawkman, and Lex Luthor and the Demon on one side. On the other side, we have Wonder Woman and Lobo, which I can't I can't even wait for that pairing. He's going to be so lewd and inappropriate to her.
You said that the first time around.
And I can't wait for her to smack the shit out of him. Swamp Thing and Cyborg, Joker and Red Hood, which is going to be magic. Like, that's going to be wonderful. And Zatanna and Harley Quinn. So do you want to address these now?
I think we should address
picks?
I think we should address them now because I got most of these pretty close.
Okay.
I think we should talk about who, like, very briefly who we think was going to go forward.
So Superman, Captain Atom, Superman for the sake of the story.
For the story,
like,
yeah.
Obviously.
He's going to have plot armor.
Yeah, he's got plot armor. Guy Gardner, Jay Garrick. I'm going to go Guy.
Yeah, I think Guy as well. Because what did Guy get? I don't even know what Jay got either, like for item-wise. I don't know what they grabbed.
I don't know who everybody walked away with because things changed hands.
True. Yeah. I'm going to go with Guy as well. I think he would be good going forward.
Aquaman, Hawkman.
I'm going to go Aquaman.
My gut would say Hawkman, but Aquaman's definitely got popularity riding with him. I'm going to go Hawkman just to pick something different.
Okay.
Lex and the Demon, it's going to be Lex.
It has to be Lex.
It has to be Lex.
I love that Wonder Woman gave the Demon shit for rhyming. She's like, she did something to him and like blasted him away, and she's like, I hate rhymes.
Like, I can't stand you.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman and Lobo.
I'm gonna do Wonder Woman.
I'm gonna go Wonder Woman, but I think it would be really interesting if Lobo.
It would be interesting, but they're not doing the interesting picks.
No, they're not, and I think and that's the damn shame. Is like you kind of almost want them to like change it up and make it different. Like how crazy powerful is Swamp Thing connected to the Green, but they're gonna give it to Cyborg.
I don't know. I think out of Swamp Thing and Cyborg, I'm going Swamp Thing.
They've made Cyborg so apocalypse.
Cyborg
connected.
Also has a mother box.
Yeah, exactly. He's so connected to the apocalypse shit now.
He's gonna do. I'm gonna go with Swamp Thing just because that's where my gut is.
Yeah, my gut pick would be Swamp Thing, but I'll go Cyborg just to be different. Joker, Red Hood.
So
I love the clown. I do. I love the clown, but I don't want to see him progress in this. He was great in this issue.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to remain a serious contender. Like, I love when he gets misjudged and looked over, and he always... You remember in Infinite Crisis when Lex Luthor and what was it? What was the other Luthor? The Luthor in the gold armor with the red hair,
right. Yeah,
and he's like, you know what your big mistake was? He's like, your big mistake was you didn't invite the Joker to play, and the Joker comes out of the shadows and shoots him in the head.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, everyone underestimates him.
So you have either a replay of Joker killing Jason again, or you have the cathartic moment of Jason killing Joker. Yeah, and I think Jason killing Joker is going to be a better like for them to put in it.
I think it's what most people would want to see at this point. Nobody wants to see Jason Todd's murder rehashed. We don't need him to be
right. You get to see
how do you make him more angsty? I mean, Jesus, like like at this point he would just be suicidal. Be fine. I want to die. I suck at everything.
You get to see him have a win. I think they're going to go that route. So I'm going to go Red Hood on that one.
And then Zatanna Harley, and quite frankly, Harley doesn't. She shouldn't.
She shouldn't. But she has that same kind of like, let's push her through because it's fun. I'm still gonna go with Zatanna because I like Zatanna.
Yeah.
And if they know what they're doing, put her in so she can at least get to the you're a contender. You're like one of the most powerful people in the DCU.
And I would rather see like her being an underestimated character, which I feel she is. Like if it were John Constantine in her place, people would be like, oh yeah, fucking John. Right? Because he does all the demon shit.
Sure.
And it's like, all right, but like Zatanna's on the level. Like not in the dark arts, but still in the mystical arts. Like Zatanna is very much on the level. So I would go with that too. I don't want to see Harley get this like
no, God no.
This push,
So based off of that, do you have does your win prediction change? It has to, right? Because you had Power Girl initially.
I had Power Girl.
So who's your new prediction to win on round 2 here?
On round 2, I mean Superman, honestly. Because, like, who you left? You got Superman, Captain Atom, Guy Gardner, Jay Garrick, Aquaman, Hawkman, Lex, and the Demon. Like, it's Lex or Superman. And I think Superman suffered the humiliation of Lex in this issue, and now it's time for him to get off the ground and swagger back.
Okay.
So I'm going Superman.
So Superman. My initial prediction was Wonder Woman. I'm going to stick with Wonder Woman because you could have this thing where now that Superman's on this path, maybe he takes it a little too far. Wonder Woman's the one to be like, you're taking it too far. You're going to be a villain. I have to beat you, take the power, and fix everything.
Oh, and have her pull him back from the brink?
No, actually kill him because he's gone overboard, and have her take the power and do the whole thing because she's still like pure, Do you have a, just for funsies, dark horse pick?
My dark horse pick was the Red Hood.
Okay. Are you maintaining that?
Realistically, looking at the bracket, like Wonder Woman would be your second pick over Superman.
Yeah, but dark horse is like coming from behind out of nowhere. Like, whoa, no way I ever saw that happening.
I'm gonna stick with Red Hood, but my other looking at the new bracket, my dark horse pick would probably be Zatanna.
Okay, my initial was Plastic Man, just because I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
he's off the table now. My new dark horse pick is Zatanna.
Okay,
all right.
Yeah,
I think that's it for a mainline issue. You guys, you have to read it. It's just
too good. It's fantastic. It's fun.
All this lead up and griping and moaning about nothing happening, and it was a killer issue. It happened too fast.
I will say that. With the last couple of weeks of it not delivering, it delivered big.
It felt really good.
Yeah.
I just wish it was longer.
Yeah.
Do you want to quickly touch on the other tie-ins?
Superman 32 is also out. It's a tie-in.
By Joshua Williamson, Eddie Barrows, and Eber Ferreira.
Yeah, it gives us some cheats that we know Lex is going to fight the Demon. It lets us know that Supes is going to fight Captain Atom. It lets us know that it's a 2 out of 3.
We get some background on how Lex and the villains got out of the Phantom Zone, because they were never really there in the first place. Because Grodd gave them a heads up that stuff was happening, and they basically like put fake stuff in the Phantom Zone, and they got to go to the Legion of Doom headquarters instead.
Yeah, there's Lois is still running around with Superboy Prime. There's Fortress of Solitude. Apparently, the archives at the Fortress of Solitude have information.
Yeah, she just touched on it,
and stuff, and that.
Remember, she unlocked his mom with feelings.
Yeah. Their mission is to get this information to Superman to try and help him out in the contest.
The Superboy Prime went and activated some stuff.
Yeah, and it also explains how the villains got out of the Phantom Zone into the tournament. And there's a big surprise reveal at the end of K.O. 2 that is also spoiled in Superman 32, and I called it. That's the thing I called from the beginning.
What'd you call?
Are we gonna spoil it?
Yeah, fuck it. We're 23 minutes in this recording. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at the end of
big spoilers, guys.
At the beginning of the issue, at the end of the first KO issue, you saw the Omega symbols in Booster Gold's eyes.
Well, there was a shadow of Darkseid behind him, and I misinterpreted the whole thing, but you had it correct. Where
Booster Gold's
is Darkseid.
Yeah. Darkseid is possessing Booster Gold right now because he turns around at the end of issue 2 of KO and grabs Time Trapper by the throat.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, all right, we're not holding time back anymore.
Yeah.
And he's entering the contest himself.
Right.
So Darkseid's going to jump in and fuck everything up.
Booster Gold is a dark horse.
Yeah.
Flash 27, not a whole lot.
Max Mercury wants to kill them.
Yeah, well,
that's the issue.
Well, Darkseid wants the speedsters dead.
Yeah.
There's something called the Omega Force or the Omega Speed Force, whatever.
Garbage.
Certain things that I always talk about. That it's nice to hear other things back up. Not to beat a dead horse, but we brought Barry back in Flash Rebirth, and he seemingly came back doing all the things that Wally could do, so you didn't even care that Wally wasn't around. But the legacy thing with the Flash is that each new Flash is supposed to be faster than the previous, and they address that. Because it's Cosmic King, it's the evil, it's Darkseid's alternate universe Legion of Superheroes. Yeah. And they say they approach Bart, Saturn Queen or whatever is like, you're the fastest one there is. You are the fastest. And you're a threat. And it's because of your lineage and because you're an Allen and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, it's nice for them to bring these things back and actually have some weight.
They laid that out in such a weird way because Bart had a little expo dump page, and it was chibi cutesy art saying who they were and how they got that way. It was just like, oh, this looks weird. Why?
And the other thing that they touched upon very briefly is they're in Siberia when this happens. And while they're on a train, Bart's on a train. Wally catches up with them. They're on a train. There's a train full of people. The evil Legion and evil Max Mercury is going to attack them. And Wally's like, "Get off the train! You got to get off the train!" And Bart's like, "They don't we're in Siberia. They don't understand you." Right. And Wally's like, "Oh damn, what do we do?" And Bart immediately starts speaking Russian. He's like, "Blah blah 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 blah," and they listen. He's like, "You speak Russian?" And he was like, "Yeah, man. I was hanging out on a watchtower all that time. I read all the books." He's like, "You remembered it?" It's something that I've browbeat since Jeff Johns' Teen Titans. As a part of Bart being fast is that his mind goes that fast. He can remember that shit. You know, Wally can't do that. He's like, I have to read a book 100 times and I'll remember half of it, maybe. You know, so that's that kind of shit that it's like, you remember these nuances about these characters. This way, when they fuck it up in a regular issue and they go, nah, that never happened, bro. Like, you can't just pull this out every 5 years for an event. This guy's awesome.
I think partly we didn't credit the book. So Flash 27 is Mark Waid and Christopher Cantwell.
Right.
Mark Waid's one of those dudes where he's a little older. He's going to know that stuff.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's getting put in there.
And the other one is JLU, Justice League Unlimited, which number 13, not a bad issue.
Also Mark Waid.
Not a bad issue. It's just
I didn't write down the artist because I suck.
It's Dan Mora.
Dan Mora. Okay, good. Thank you.
It does not feel good at all. It's a Suicide Squad. It's a Justice League Suicide Squad.
Yeah, they're going into hell.
They're going into hell to
go fight Neron.
Yeah, Neron, because Neron upgraded all the villains on regular Earth, and they're just wrecking shit while the heroes are gone.
Yep.
So, you know, like you see, and remember, they're all characters from other dimensions. They were pulled out.
They're time shadows.
Yeah, they're echoes. They're time echoes. It's not even the actual character.
Yeah.
It's just like
a nanosecond of them.
And, nanosecond. Yeah. So like they're gonna die, but they're not gonna die in their universe. You know.
Yeah. Once they're dead, they're gone forever.
Right.
This here.
But they're fine
moment, in the timeline.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's cool because, like, you know, Mr. Terrific is leading that team, and you watch Guy Gardner die, and Power Girl die, and Green Lantern dies, and last time I thought Kingdom Come. Green Lantern was Hal. It is Alan Scott. It is Alan Scott, which is cool because you bring up the whole wood thing. You know, and he's like, you know, wood, and they're like, what? And he's like, yeah,
it's magic. Don't worry about it.
It's like crazy powerful, but wood.
But yeah, they just, you know, so it's demons and crazy snake faced ladies and all kinds of, like, the art was cool.
But yeah, I think it was really. I'm a big Terry McGinnis fan, and I don't think Terry McGinnis is anything Bruce Wayne is, and I think that's the whole point of Terry.
That is the whole point, yeah.
You know,
they both grow together.
Yeah, I like Terry McGinnis, but Terry McGinnis is not Batman.
Right.
You know, I'll be honest. I view him as more of a Nightwing, and I think
he's definitely like that. But
but I see
over his course, he grows into more of a Batman.
He doesn't get that dark and cynical.
No.
You know, and that's the thing.
But no one's ever going to be that.
No,
that's only Bruce.
Right. Well, I mean, Tim can do that. He got kind of dark, and Damien's even darker. You know, there are people that could take that mantle and be like, oh, yeah, you're Batman because you're kind of an asshole. Terry McGinnis is an asshole. He's just not an asshole.
Yeah, he's not. He's having too much fun.
Yeah, he's having too much fun. He's a Dick Grayson. He's a Peter Parker. He's talking shit in a fun way, you know? And they're in hell, so it just hits them. And it's after Power Girl and Guy die.
And like brutally ripped apart. Not just like,
eviscerated. Like you see guts. Like it's
Yeah.
So he has to like take a minute. Like he sits down and has to take a minute. And who is it? Is it Hawkman? No, who?
Goldhawk.
Warhawk.
No, it's Goldhawk.
Goldhawk?
I think so. He's from the future.
Okay. But he's like, you're Batman, right? You know, like if you're gonna be Batman, you need to be Batman. Like you need to walk the walk if you're gonna fill those shoes. That like Terry like pulls it together. I was like, all right, yeah, fuck it, I'm Batman. Like, you know.
Sure.
I just like the moment. I just like, you know, like.
But that's the cool stuff you get in this stuff is that you get to pick out little moments. You know, the issues that may not be great, but those little moments that like stick with you.
Yeah. You know, like out of an absolutely not a feel good book. Like the premise is they're all gonna die. You know, because even when Guy Gardner and Power Girl bite it. You know, they're like, oh no, and Mr. Terrific is like, no, that's the point. No, keep fucking moving.
You're all gonna die.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, what a fucking great leader Mr. Terrific is. Because Mr. Terrific is like, no, hold your shit together. They did that for us. And you're like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for KO.
Yeah.
Like it was a full week. I liked all the tie-ins. I really did. Everything this week hit right.
Superman and DC K.O. for KO number 2 for me are the only ones that matter. The other ones are nice for flavor and stuff, but ultimately have nothing or are they're not additive to the story.
They're not necessary.
Right.
You know, you're strapped for cash and you gotta pick titles. Absolutely. They're the ones that can fall by the wayside. But if you have connections with any of those characters,
sure, yeah,
the moments are cool, you know?
But so a lot of fun. now I want that third issue that's going to be here in 6 months, or it's going to feel like 6 months.
Yeah. The pacing, not great.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Ring that bell.